everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Alton Towers, aren't we?
Yeah, and our friends are gonna come soon.
We're meeting our friends, Steph, Jim and Jimmy, and it's Paisley's first time here.
First time? Excited are you?
So excited!
Yeah. So we've parked up in car park C, which is by the Extraordinary Golf. It's about 8:30, so we're here nice and early. The park opens at 10. And yeah, we've got a nice space right at the front, just by the little monorail station. Look, darling, a monorail! Because it's early doors, we are just going to walk along to the park, which should be about 10 minutes or so, we're advised.
Never done this before.
No, I've not been here this early, so it was quite good.
You've never been here before?
I've been here, darling, but I haven't been here since probably around 2014, 2015 kind of time, so it's definitely been a while. Pre-Paisley days. So last night we actually stayed at a travel lodge. Where was it, Rob? Ashbourne, which was probably about 20 minutes to get to the park this morning, and it was a really good deal. I think it was less than £50, would you say? Or around...
It was £78.
Oh.
It's the most expensive travel lodge I've ever paid for in my life.
Clearly I didn't buy that one. £78 then, but we live about 2.5 to 3 hours away, so...
This is less than 100!
That's right. So yeah, it's definitely made our lives a bit easier this morning, and it's made it into like a little weekend away, which is always quite special. The walk to the parks is all quite well signposted. They've got these nice lights and all these like wooden beams, columns, I don't know what you'd call them, totem poles. Yeah. Totem poles. I think we're almost at the entrance. Made it over to the entrance. That was quite a nice walk actually. Sets the legs up for the day. I love this coaster here. Just as you enter, Paisley was like, oh, I thought that was a real upside down one. But we're here, Alton Towers, yay! They're just getting ready for Mardi Gras here at Alton Towers. That's cool, isn't it, baby? I love all these colours. It reminds me of being back at Universal Studios. So first ride of the day is Wicker Man, which us three have never done before. It's a 1.2 height requirement, which means that Paisley can come on, which is amazing. But the effects and everything on here look super cool. They're opening up the queue line already. I don't think the ride's running just yet, but we've made good time, so hopefully we won't have to wait too long. So Paisley's just been measured to confirm 1.2. She's having a wristband so that the other staff know, so she doesn't have to be measured again, which is good. Thank you. How good are these views of the Wicker Man from the queue line? Looks amazing. I've never done a wooden coaster before, so this will be a brand new experience.
And a brand new, really scary ride.
Yeah.
It looks like it, but it's not. I reckon this is going to be your favourite ride.
So we've just come off of Wicker Man, which was amazing. A lot more fun and intense than I thought it would be, like faster than I expected for sure. And very, very fun to have the wooden coaster element as well, because that was really good. I loved it completely. Paisley was a bit scared, and more so of the theming and atmosphere than the actual coaster. And thankfully Steph advised us before that the pre-show film is a little bit on the spooky side, so we bypassed that, which is a tip if you haven't got a little one, and we're glad that our friend was here to be able to tell us that, because Paisley would not have liked it. And then got on the ride, didn't wait long at all. It was so much fun. We're now going to head over to the David Williams area and try and go on Gangsta Granny. Paisley's review of Wicker Man was a thumbs down. Bit too scary, wasn't it, darling? But she did earn herself a Wicker Man medal, which Steph very kindly bought for her. And you are such a big girl. I was proud of you because you were scared, weren't you? But you did it anyway. We're just walking through to the Gangsta Granny David Williams area and looking at the grounds, and they're all so beautiful here. It's one of the best things about Alton Towers. We have just spotted, I don't know if they're ducks or geese, Jim. What do you reckon?
I reckon they're ducks.
I think they're some sort of ducks, but they've got babies and they're really cute. Just look at these beautiful grounds. I don't know if we'll get a chance to explore them later on today, because you can go right down into the grounds. But I've been down there before, and it's really, really lovely. And over here we've got more preparation for Mardi Gras. So it's just coming up for 10:30 and we've done our main ride of the day. Gangsta Granny is going to be our second choice of top 3 rides of the day, and I think we're quite keen to get Paisley on 13 as well, but considering the park only opened 30 minutes ago, we're doing really well, and it's definitely worth arriving nice and early to get in those queue lines and make the most of the morning. So now heading into the world of David Williams, where we've got Gangsta Granny the ride, the Royal Carousel, Raj's shop and Raj's bouncy bottom burp, which all sounds very much up Paisley Street. Raj's shop from the Gangsta Granny book. Hello there!
Gangsta Granny the ride.
We are, yes! Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye. So we've got the Royal Riddle. When you get old and weary and want to have a rest, you can ride in one of these all day and don't need to pass a test. You got any of these things, Rob?
I got swag.
False teeth, more like. Theming in here is just really good. Oh look, Henrietta and Henry, the Royal Hall corgis. Paisley loves Gangsta Granny.
We remind all.
Just come into Raj's shop, and they've got a lot of David Williams and all the books, especially Gangsta Granny, themed toys and trophies and games and lots of candies, an inflatable Zimmer frame for £12. Got the corgis up there. That's really nice in here. Got all the books. You did very well.
She is executing the perfect tactic of being very short.
Remember, for limbo you have to bend backwards, not forwards. Wow. Backwards. Limbo, limbo, limbo. Paisley and Jimmy are just heading on Raj's bottom burp, which is like a little frog hopper type ride there that they could go on together, which is fun. Gangsta Granny the ride was a lot of fun. I've described it as a dark ride but with a lot of screens. Paisley loved it, she was laughing away. It's really good, especially if you have read the book and things, but that's definitely a hit for us. Plus it was a walk on, so no queuing for that. Always a bonus. So we've just made our way down into the dark forest, and we're going to go on 13 because that's the other main big ride that's 1.2 metres that Paisley can come on as well. So that's our plan of action. It's really cool down here in the dark forest with Rita, Queen of Speed and 13 and all the little bits and bobs they've got. I really like it. I've only ever done this ride once, so looking forward to it. Just coming past the entrance here to Rita. That's got a 35-minute wait at the minute. It's a really fun ride. First launch coaster I ever did. And 13 here is also a 35-minute wait. It's just gone 11 o'clock, so it's about coming up for 10 past. Heading through to the main queue line, and we'll see how we get on.
Ride was actually quite nice.
Nice, was it? 13 was really good. Spoiler alert, but 13 is like a normal standard coaster. I know most of you have probably done it already by now, because it's been here a very long time, but if it's your first time going to Alton Towers, 13 is like a normal coaster, but then it does do a static drop and then goes backwards, so it's a lot of fun. Paisley enjoyed it, less intense than Wicker Man. I liked it a lot, and in the train station where you got on, that smelt like Halloween Horror Nights fog, so that was really nice. And we're just gonna have a quick look at our photos and then make a plan on where to go next. But we're on and off the ride, all done and dusted within 30 minutes, and that was advertised as 35, so we're getting a lot achieved today. It's 11:30. We've done 3 of our top priorities for the day. It's beautiful and sunny. It's so nice. Just wanting to try the Rita seat out for size. You're a bit small this year, but next time we come you'll be big enough for this one. And then that comes down. It won't squish you. That's it. Next time. Okay. He saw a kid with one of these big dogs in the line for Wicker Man and wanted us to have a go. No. So we've got 2 balls for £5. Jim's gonna have a go, see if we can get it in. Oh, nearly, darling. So as it's now coming up for lunchtime, we're heading over to the X sector because we're quite keen to go to a restaurant called Just Chicken. Jimmy said that there's a donut chicken burger, so that would be cool to have a look at. Paisley's after some fries, and when we get around there we can have a look at Oblivion and Smiler as well. We haven't been around that area yet today, so that'll be cool. So we're heading over to the X sector, which is just over here to the right of the towers, and you can see Oblivion and the Smiler straight away. They're 2 very big coasters that are like quite iconic to the park, so I'm looking forward to having a look at those. The towers are closed at the moment, as is Hex, which is the ride inside of the towers, so we won't be able to go in there on this occasion, but it's very cool. So we're just coming into the X sector, and here's the Smiler. I don't know if it's actually running. I haven't seen anything go round just yet. It does look like there's a car just pulling into the loading bay, so perhaps it is. I'm sure we'll see it in just a minute. But that music and everything, it's all very scary. I've done the Smiler once back in the day, and it was good, but I'm not in any hurry to go on that ride today. Yeah. Would you go on that one? Watched Oblivion go down into the hole, which is probably the ride that we all think of when you say Alton Towers. It's like a classic, and it was always like the biggest one here for a lot of years. And Paisley's little face as it come down was that We're here at Just Chicken, which is opposite Oblivion. You can probably hear the screams. This is the burger that Jimmy's after, which does look really cool actually. Donut chicken burger meal with bacon and maple syrup mayo. Here's a little look at the rest of the menu. So they do like the chicken sandwiches and burgers. They do a lot of combo meals. You've got like wraps, salad, a sharer meal with boneless chicken, and then the kids meals as well. And I think Paisley and I are both going to have the kids chicken strips meal, which is £5.50 for a regular. We've just got a nice outside table outside of Just Chicken, and I've got the chicken strips kids meal. Rob's got the chicken stack. That looks like a really nice bun actually, doesn't it? Have you got bacon in there? Is that hash brown?
Yep.
Oh, bit gel. Paisley just went for some fries, and how much did that come to? £14, but that was with our friend's annual pass discount as well, which is 20%, so that's not bad for a nice lunch in the sunshine. And we've got Oblivion views as well. So as far as theme park food goes, that was good, wasn't it? Yeah.
Good value as well.
We had a lot of clear plates, or boxes should I say. There weren't any plates. We struggled to get a fork.
We didn't
but
eat anything.
no.
Eating healthily all week.
Yeah.
It was a welcome break.
We deserved the treat. Paisley enjoyed her fries. Jimmy said the donut burger was like a new fave, so that's good. That looked very cool. Would you try that next time?
Yeah.
I'll say next time, not we come regularly. But yeah, now the plan of action is that the men are going to go on the Smiler because that's got quite a long line. Paisley's obviously too small, and so we're going to go over to the little driving school, which was back over near Gangsta Granny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then over to CBeebies to check that out, and we'll reconvene
Later.
when you've been marmalised. Don't crash your car! Hands on the wheel! So Paisley's just been on the Cuckoo Cars driving school, little driving experience, which is cute. It's much like the kids driving school at Legoland, but this one is a bit quieter because the one at Legoland is always jam-packed, whereas this one she was straight on, and that was lovely. So this is a little bit of the track, so it's quite a good area to go round. We're just round the back now, but yeah, it was fun. Walking over now to CBeebies Land, you can see the Smiler going over the top there. I don't know if that'll be the boys on there just yet. We're probably a bit early to see them going round, so we're just going to carry on over to the front of the park, round to CBeebies. We made it up to the front of the park and just to CBeebies Land, which is very bright, very colourful and very nice. So we're going to head on in and see what fun we can have in this land. First impressions are that it's super well themed and fun in this area. Paisley's just like dancing her way round, there's a lot of music, it's all very bright. I really like it. So here's some of the things they've got. Justin's house in the night garden, Postman Pat, Treetop Adventure. We've got some Octonauts, Jojo and Gran Gran. Lots of different things. They've got all this rainbow artwork on the floor, which is nice as well. So first up, we're heading into Justin's house, Pie-O-Matic Factory. It's got a 10 minutes wait and should be a lot of fun for these kiddos. So we've just come out of the Justin's house Pie-O-Matic Factory, and that was wild. It's basically a big room full of a lot of like air shooting things that you put soft balls in and just shoot everyone, and kids are shooting you from left, right and centre. Everyone's going insane getting these balls, and it's just a wild experience. Like, people were shooting me, I was shooting them, Paisley's coming up with big balls full of bags, and it's just, it was wild. We're probably in there for 10-15 minutes and now we are hot. So mission finding ice cream in a minute.
Like a giant force field. Triceratops. The beat goes on and the bass line drops. Why not Triceratops? Triceratops.
So this one and Jim have just both been on the Smiler and Oblivion, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
A little bit vibrating still. The eyes are still just about intact.
You did good for like time.
Yeah.
I think you were only away from us for like an hour and 15.
Yeah.
To do 2 big like e-tickets.
It's 20 minutes for Oblivion and 60 minutes for Smiler.
Which one did you prefer?
Smiler.
Did you like it?
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, and there's the thing with these two where they always get front row. Like it happened at Hagrid's at Islands of Adventure. It was going to happen on Wicker Man. It didn't happen on 13, did it?
We go.
Nearly.
I rode Wicker Man.
Oh. And then just both of those two rides as well. It's like, it's just so funny.
Ride front row.
A little traditional front row pair. But yeah, we're in the line for Peter Rabbit now. It's just like another little jumpy ride.
Which again will be front row.
Yeah. And then it's ice cream time because we're all a bit hot from coming out of that ball pit, which you didn't have to experience.
No.
But
thankfully,
it was so wild. CBeebies Land done, and we're now heading over to where Nemesis and Galactica and things are, probably with a little stop off at Duel on the way. Paisley still needs her ice lolly because it's surprisingly warm. It's absolutely gorgeous here today. We've been so lucky. We're actually taking the sky ride over to the next location, which will be, is it the Forbidden Valley that we're going to? Yeah. So this will be interesting. What a darling, you love a gondola. If you guys are familiar with our Disney World content, you'll know that I'm not a fan of Paisley saw this. No, I'm taking one for the team. I'm a sport. Paisley loves it, so good to let her have the experience.
You're a sport?
I'm a sport. I'm an absolute sport. But they do look exactly like the Disney World gondolas, like exactly the same. I'll just show you. They don't have the character wraps, no, you're right. Oh my Gideon. I'm kind of glad that we did not get those fire effects. We're here in the Forbidden Valley, which is probably my favourite themed area of Alton Towers because I always remember coming and doing Nemesis and Air back when Galactica was Air, which is probably showing my age, but there we go. We're still on the hunt for a drink and ice cream. There's been quite some like long lines at like the ice cream truck and stuff, so we're just going to head into a gift shop. Paisley wants like a Calippo, Duel, and then come and explore these rides. There's like a pirate ship type ride that I can take Paisley on while the others go on the bigger rides, which should be fun. So all fully refreshed, and we're now heading on Duel, which should be a lot of fun. If you haven't been on this before, it's like a haunted house shooting game, so no doubt I will perform terribly, which I always do on these types of rides, but they're fun. So it wasn't very good, or my gun was broken. I'm going with the latter.
Mummy only got 2,000 and I got 6,000. Jimmy will come and say how much he got.
How many did you get to me?
30,400.
No, you did not.
30,400.
Yeah, but you guys come all the time, so you've had practice.
Rob got 22,600. 9,000.
What?
I only got 8,700.
Jim got 8,000. I'm gonna go with the fact that my gun was broken.
Mine too.
Yeah, because Mummy's not rubbish, is she?
Yeah. You even rubbish Buzz Lightyear.
I am. Amazing. You ready? Whoa, did you see that? So Paisley and I are just heading on to the Blade, which is like a pirate boat swinging thing, while everyone else has gone to Galactica. So this should be quite nice for her. And then we're going to have a look around the shops in the area and maybe do some other little fairground games that are around, because this is going to be, we'll be on the next boat, so it's pretty much another walk on, and Duel was a walk on as well. So we're having such amazing luck with our rides today and how quickly we're getting through everything. I actually think we'll probably do most things we want to do.
The very first one was actually quite quick.
It was, that was the Wicker Man, wasn't it?
Yeah. I did not like it though.
No?
I got a medal.
Yeah, you did get a medal because you were so great. Forbidden Valley complete. Now we're heading up to the mine train to see what the queue times are like up here, because this is another one that Paisley can do.
I do the queue, it's bad.
Is it? Yeah. So yeah, we're going to have a look at this mine train, perhaps the rapids as well, because it is such a gorgeous day. But I have got brand new trainers on, so we'll see about that one. Going to have a look at the queue time for the Runaway Mine Train, which looks quite fun. So Runaway Mine Train was like 45 minutes, which is way too long for us. So we're heading into the Sharkbait Reef to have a look at the aquarium. How cool's that, baby?
So these ones here with the stripes, they're called sailfin tanks, and that's because they've got that really big fins there on the sail. We've got yellow tanks. What is the yellow? Yellow tanks as well. They are actually rescue tanks, and that is because you can see with some of them like this one here, they've grown to a diseasable tent and lateral life.
The aquarium is actually part of Sea Life, like the Sea Life Centre in London, and it's really nice actually. The lady was just telling us about how a lot of the fishes are rescued because they were injured or damaged in the wild. This is very cool.
Rob, there's a shark! Rob, there's a shark!
Rob, there's a shark! Rob, shark!
See it?
Oh, there it is.
Sharks are Rob's favourite, which is why she's so excited to see one. This is very cool. We're like standing in a little...
Oh, there's another one.
Oh! Hello, little angel! Hello! Hello, Mr. Ray!
I promise you it's completely safe. There you go, look, well done. Yeah, so you just want to follow the white bit. There you go, perfect. What do you think?
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? But she's not all horrible and slimy, is she?
We've been doing the little fairground rides, and Paisley's just won a blue koala, and Jimmy went for the grey koala, which is cute. I quite like the hook the duck because it was a guaranteed win every time, whereas the other ones where you like throwing the balls and things were not, and Paisley was not impressed at my ball throwing skills. So the last ride of the day is going to be the Go Jetters, which is in CBeebies area. and everything around here towards the end of the day is quite right down. So some of these rides, like this was 45 minutes earlier, so it's a good time to come to CBeebies towards the end of the day. And we're going to jump on here. That's quite loud. As our last like relaxing ride of the day. We're just heading down to the front of the park and we're going to go in the gift shop, get a drink, and get ready to drive back home. We've got a long drive ahead of us, but it's been an amazing day. We're obviously here way before park opening and now we're here past park closing. It's just gone 6 o'clock, it's about 10 past. Should be on the road by about 6:30, I think. So it's just before 7 PM and we've just got back to the car, haven't we? The monorail was a half an hour wait, so we opted to walk back, which took about 25 minutes probably, with Paisley and carrying Paisley and stuff. Yeah, it was a struggle. I think we've done about 20,000 steps today, and my exercise on my Apple Watch, which has died because it's been exercised out, was at like 75 to 80 minutes, which has just been walking. But we've had the best day, haven't we? Yeah. It's always lovely when we spend the day with those guys.
It's gone so quick.
Flown by, got all the main rides done. Everything went swimmingly and smooth. It was really good.
Until now.
Well, yeah, now we're facing carnage of getting out of the Alton Towers car park, which in all honesty is probably our own fault, but we should have known to leave a bit earlier because at the end of the day at theme parks never fun.
Yeah.
But the kids were playing in the park in the Hey Duggy area.
We were resting. We
were resting our feet, and before we knew it, like an hour had passed. So yeah, we had a fabulous day at Alton Towers. We'll definitely be back. I hope you guys have enjoyed sharing the day with us as well, and we'll see you real soon.